Good morning, everybody. It's me, Starretta. I have been seeing this tag on YouTube or whatever. James Caldwell. I follow him and I watch all his videos. I love him. He had made up this tag, and I wasn't like officially tagged, but I'm just gonna jump into the tag. Well, you know what? The Ghetto View, she did hers, and she said she tagged everybody here. However it goes. So, I got a couple of extra minutes this morning, which is rare. Okay, so I'm like, ooh, let me do this tag. And at first I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do it on my lunch break, but I'm still having the issue with my videos taking forever to upload. So, yeah, I said, ooh, I got a couple of minutes, and it's only 10 questions. So, but the tag is, are you shady? I think that was a good one. So I'm just gonna get right on into it. Okay, number one, do you consider yourself to be shady? Be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I can be shady. I can. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, sometimes I can be very shady. But I think it's part of kind of like the only child syndrome, which I'm not the only child, but I was for a very long time. But well, not for real, because my daddy got a bunch of kids. But as far as my mother goes, like my family unit, like how I was raised, I was the only child for a while, and then I have a beautiful, wonderful sister, Mariah, who's off in college. Hey, Mariah. Anyhow, number two, do you screen your calls or do you just pick up? I'm gonna be 100% honest, because honesty is the key. I wouldn't say that I screen my calls, but I miss a lot of calls because 85% of the time my ringer is off. So I'm in la la land watching TV or watching YouTube on my computer or doing homework or reading, and I'm not really paying attention to my phone. And then I look at my phone, and if it's been like 2 hours or over an hour when I miss the call, I generally do not call back, because I'm like, whatever they want to say, they probably like, okay, girl, whatever, back. Or either they would have left a voicemail. So, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like spending time alone? I love spending time alone. I don't have no problem being alone at all. And I'm generally, well, to be honest, I'm not ever alone because I have an 8-year-old child and it's just me and her. But we are both the type of people. She do her thing, I do my thing. Mom, I'm hungry, thirsty, feed me. Can you help me with homework or something like that? And then, like, we just do our own things. Like, and I love that. Like, I love it. Okay, 4, how do you handle pop-up visits to your home? I can't stand nobody to pop up at my house. It irritates my soul. A lot of the times I don't answer my door. Since I've been here, only because I'm like, who would be knocking on my door? Because I don't know nobody. I generally answer the door more, but yeah, like when I was in Chicago, you'll be buzzing that bell, just buzzing it. And I'll just be sitting there watching TV, on the phone, talking, or whatever I'm doing loud. Oh, well, didn't nobody call me. But then also the downside to that was the fact that I lived in a secure building. And so, not even some people, one person figured out I'll ring everybody's bell and somebody's going to buzz the door open, and then I can actually come to the door. But even then, I really did not answer my door unless it was becoming like somebody just pounding, and it irritates my neighbors. 5, how many extreme pet peeves would you say that you possess? Probably like 3, maybe 3. What is your number one pet peeve and why? My number one pet peeve, and I don't know why it's a pet peeve, but I hate when people sit up and just talk about how much money they got. Like, good, but like from what I was told, people who brag on what they have or constantly like talk about what they have ain't never had nothing. Like, I mean, okay, you got it, you do it, you good or whatever. Like, it's not everybody's business and not everybody cares. Like, don't sit up and talk about like you're balling and we know you're not. Like, who cares? But since you brought it to my attention, you know what I'm saying, it's irritating. Also, my other pet peeve is lying for no reason. Like, people who I guess maybe want to fit in or whatever, just be talking just to be talking and be lying, and you know they lying, and then especially like when they say something else days later or an hour or two later, you notice they lying. Like, what did you just lie for? Like, why did you do that? What was the purpose? Okay, number 7. What is the worst gift you have ever received? Okay, when I was in a relationship, like for Christmas, my significant other at the time brought me some Santa Claus underwear and a Santa Claus hat or whatever. I don't want that. You could have gave me some money to spend that money on Victoria's Secret. 70, 60, 50, however many dollars on that. You could have just gave me that money and I would have figured out something to do with it. I don't, no. Like, what was the purpose of that? Like, I do know the purpose or whatever, but I think that was more of a gift for him than a gift for me. Like, come on. How often do you find yourself in tears? Honey, I'm a cry baby. I cry about everything. If people know me, you guys know I cry about everything. I cry when I'm mad. I cry when my feelings are hurt. I cry when things are not going right. I am a cry baby. And it's horrible because I'm 31 years old, and yes, I cry. I cry when I watch movies. I cry. Yeah, I just cry. I'm a cry person. How long did your worst relationship last? I don't know how long it lasts. I'm really trying to think. Because generally, if I don't like something, I get out of it. So, I mean, it couldn't have been, you know what? My worst relationship lasts for, I'll say, 2 years. Okay, and it says, who ended the relationship and did you remain friends with them? I guess I ended it. Yeah, I ended it. But I tried to remain friends with the person, but then it got to the point where the person became harassing. Like, I'm in a whole nother city, I'm doing me, you're doing you, like, yeah, let's call and check on each other. But then it got to the point where the person will call me and say like negative things, like, you know, you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life. Mind you, this is like maybe a year after we had been broken up or whatever. And yeah, it was just, and then his girlfriend was mad at me because he was stalking me. Girl, I know you see, like, I had to change all my Facebook, my Instagram, all that stuff because, like, I just did not want to be bothered with the person because every time he called, it would get me to crying or feel some type of way or whatever. So, yeah, that was that. And now I don't speak to that person, but, like, he's the type of person who, will use anybody's phone to contact me, and I've had the same number for years. I actually, last time I spoke to the person, I lied and told him I was dating somebody, and I haven't heard from him since. So I guess that's what I really needed or whatever, needed to say to get rid of him or to make him stop. So yeah, it is what it is, but that was fun, and yes, it's like time for me to get ready to leave the house now. Excuse my scarf. Yeah, so I will put this to publish, and then I'm sure once I get to school or when I'm at school, I'll see when it's published and then do all of that. Anyhow, my name is Star. Please subscribe to my channel, Starretta Jenkins, on Facebook and Instagram. I'm Yvette Jenkins. Yeah. Click, comment, subscribe, share, like or dislike. And I tag anybody who watches my video. You know, like, I don't really have a lot of people watching me, but I am appreciative of the people who do watch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thank you for spending your time with me, because, yeah, like, I do this because it's kind of like I'm by myself a lot of the time, and it makes me feel like I'm interacting with people. And also, I like to talk. That's what it is. Yeah. All right. Anyhow, I'm going on and get on out the door. All right. Bye.